Hello my fellow crocheters, this is Yana with Yana's Crochet. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Please help this channel grow faster than my yarn stash. Hit that like and subscribe and keep the yarn ball rolling by sharing and commenting too. If you're feeling extra generous today, please hit the join button to become a member. Your support helps me keep creating new videos and inspiration for you. So now let's grab our hooks and get started. And today we're going to crochet this beautiful stitch, one of my favorite kinds, because at first glance it looks very complex and very difficult, but in reality it's actually very simple and easy to do. It's only one row repeat. You can take and use any yarn and use a recommended size hook for that specific yarn. I also want to warn you that usually what it comes out like in the video and what it looks like in thumbnail is going to look a little different, because for my videos specifically I usually use a bigger hook and crochet a lot looser, just because it's easier, because it's hard to crochet and film at the same time. So that's one of my tricks, as using, thicker, heavier yarn and bigger hooks. But my sample that's in a thumbnail is usually done, properly with whatever yarn I'm using. I use the crochet hook that's recommended for that yarn. So if you're wondering why sometimes in my videos and in my thumbnail the work looks different, this is why. And you are going to start with a slip knot, and then you are going to chain multiples of 5 plus 3. So as long as you want it to be, as long as it's a number that is a multiple of 5s. For your first row, we are going to put a fan stitch into the 5th chain from the hook. So the fan stitch is going to be 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets into the same chain. Then you're going to skip 4 chains, and into the 5th one you're going to put another fan stitch, and again it's 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. This is what it should look like, and this is your pattern repeat, and you can continue all the way to the end, skipping 4 stitches in between your fan stitches. And at the end you should have 3 chains left, and put a double crochet in the very last chain. And your row 1 is complete, and this is what it should look like. So for your second row, chain 3 and turn. So right into that space you are going to put 1 treble crochet. So right there in the middle of your fan stitch. Treble crochet, and then on top or in the chain 2 space of your fan stitch you're going to put your another fan stitch. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets. and finish it up with another treble crochet in that same space again, right in between the two pairs of double crochets of your fan stitch. And this is your pattern. This is what you're going to repeat in every fan stitch. And here I'm going to show you just a couple more, but I think it's pretty simple to remember. So you start with a treble crochet in the center, then a fan stitch at the top, and finish again with a treble crochet. And this is what it would look like, and just continue the same pattern all the way to the end. And here at the end you're going to just put a double crochet in your turning chain, and this is the end of your row. And now you are going to repeat this last row as long as you need to, because like I said, it's only one row repeat. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to start with chaining 3 and turning. You start with a treble crochet into the center of your previous last stitch, fan stitch, and the fan stitch itself in the top, and of course finishing up with a treble. And this is it. And you keep just doing that same stitch over and over, as many rows as you want. And this should be your final product. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something useful today.